listen, the interview process here was very, very thorough. They knew what they wanted very clearly in the manager that came into the building, probably to try and cover all the qualities that they believe will be needed in order to move the club forward. And they thought that the guys picked me. So I'll use all the qualities now that they know that I have in order to try and, as a rounded club, represent these fans and the owner, and if they run the club properly and get that way of playing that satisfies us all. My ambition is to be good tomorrow. It's what I've always done. I've always taken it day by day and grown things gradually, because that's the only way you can improve, is if you get better every day. We worked hard today. There's things that I think we can get better at. There's things that I thought we were really good at. I find consistency of the things that we're really good at. Keep the standards high of that. And there's things that I think we need to get better, or gradually drip other things in that I know that we'll need to do before that big kick-off. So my level of ambition is to be sitting here at this time tomorrow night thinking I've improved them again. And then I'll move through the days, keep trying to do that, keep finding a consistency that, get to the games. Games are the best measurement of where you're as a team. And I'll just keep trying to make them better. And then at the end of the season, the league will be measured because it's got a league table. And whether I know that's successful or seen as successful, we will soon find out. But at the minute, it's about the local stuff, and that's just about getting these players ready and improving every day.
Having spent almost 30 years down in England, Micky, is it during that time have you kind of kept your eye on what's happening up in Scotland?
Yeah. But my job as a football coach, football enthusiast, football learner is to watch football games. With technology now, I can assure you that you can pretty much press a button on my laptop now and you can watch any game at any time from anywhere in the world, from any era or whatever. So always in my recruitment, Scotland was always an area that we all try and look for talent. Having scouts in Scotland all the time, picking up and watching games. And over the last sort of 24, 48 hours, all I've watched is Dundee United, probably pretty much back to back, to the point where I was with the analyst the other day and he stopped the thing and I went, oh, he stops it, then crosses it in and just puts it over the bar. And he went, how do you know? I went, I watched it last night. So I've learned a way of watching and gaining information from games. Because of my experience, I can do that and garner all that information, learn as much as I can about the team. So yeah, I have watched a lot of the football. But I can assure you, like every other manager in the Scottish Premier League at the minute, we will have to learn about everybody's new team because it's a new season. So I will be doing that as well, as much information as I can get, learning about the teams that we're about to play, and make sure that we're ready and the players know about the threats and how we can maybe expose teams that we're playing against. So very thoroughly, I'll be able to do that. So yeah, the answer, long-winded answer to your question, yeah. Yeah, I know everything that I need to know and will continue to work hard to learn even more. But I've got a good recruitment team around me here. I've got a good recruitment group of guys that have been with me for about 10 years as well, that if I need to know anything, I pretty much can pick the phone up to them. They've been to all these games. I've got guys in Scotland as well. I don't know if people in Scotland anyway that I can pick the phone up to and say, is there anything I need to take notice of as well? So you can rest assured that we'll be quite comfortable in that area, knowing what we're going to face and what we're going to come up against.
Like every new challenge, there'll be highs and lows coming out over the coming season. What do you anticipate in the next 2 years that you're going to be here minimum for Dundee United?
But the important thing is that we have a laugh, we enjoy it. We know that we're all going to work hard. We're going to work really hard. I'm going to really work hard at continually improving the group, keeping a relationship with everybody, building on relationships with everybody, the fans and the players, and keeping the staff and keeping all the important things, fans, ownership, players. You've got to keep all them joined up and understanding and trying to keep us on the same page. Of course, there's going to be moments where it's not so enjoyable or whatever for some people, but I think over the years I've found a way of understanding that and absolutely understanding what my job is. And my job's not to be disappointed. My job's not to get swayed by criticism or winning or big pats in the back. My job's to keep consistent and focused on what's important, and that's making the players better, making the team better, learning from the game that you've just had in order to make you better for the game that you're just about to go into. I won't lose my focus in that and won't get detracted too much by anything that goes on around about me, because that's not my job to be disappointed or be overly ecstatic. I've got to sit somewhere that puts me in a place where I can keep trying to keep the thing moving forward as smoothly as I can.
I know she mentioned about the fans there. I've been having a look through some of the fans' social media stuff this afternoon, and to quote one of the quotes that are there, it says, and it describes yourself as a no-nonsense manager in the mould of Jim McLean. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, to be mentioned even in the same breath is terrific. I would say that I'm an adaptable manager. I would say that some people need no nonsense from me. Some people need a hug. Some people need a mixture of both. Some people on different days need a mixture of both. I'd say that I was adaptive to that. I think because of the people that I was brought up around and the environment that I grew up in, I think I'm pretty good at being able to work out people quite quickly and what they need or where they're at in a certain day. And I use that experience in order to try and help them as players to become the best they can be. So I'd probably say that I'm a player's helper. That's what I'd like to be seen as. Somebody that helps them to be good. I said to the players right at the start, I said, I won't let you down. I'll keep working hard, even if I have to move out of a comfortable place in my own head and upset myself by getting at you and having a go at you. I've no problem with that, because it's I'm here for the players. I'm employed to make the players better. But what I will be is I'll make sure that the fans know that I feel the level of responsibility for them to manage this football club. I know how passionate they are about the football club. And I know that they want to see in that technical area around about that football club. I know what type of character that they expect to see representing them. Somebody who cares, somebody who is fighting for them in order to try and get what they want, a passionate team representing them. I'm not a mood liar. I think you'll see when I'm upset and you'll see when I'm happy. I don't hide away from that. So I think there are the things that I will bring. I'm really looking forward to being able to show that, and because everybody can do the talking, can't you? That's all we're doing at the minute, is talking. But I think my history will show that that's what I've done at all the football clubs that I've been at. That I've shown people that I care, that I'm going to work hard in order to deliver for them what they want to see. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm calm about that. I'm not overawed about anything. I'm very, very calm. I don't want to look too laid back, as if I'm not at it enough. It's just I comfortably know what needs to be done when it needs to be done. I've nearly 600 games as a manager now.
On the subject of player searches, I mean, would it be good to bring in a player something like the new Jamie Vardy? I mean, you take the credit for finding him at Fleetwood?
Nah, we don't want to be bringing in players like Jamie Vardy. Listen, I've been able to work with some terrific players, and some of my players that I've worked with, like Conor Golson, now playing at Rangers, I worked with him. We sold him to Brighton for millions. Very, very proud of what he's done. John Stone, all these guys. So we're always in the hunt. We're always romantic and believing that we want to make more of them. We'll work hard to do it. I've been through the process with the players in order to help them get to the stages that they're at. I know the signs, I know when to maybe do certain things or create certain training sessions or when to play them and when maybe not to play them and protect them and all these kind of things. So that'll be very much in my mind as well. That's a part, I think, of my management style. So looking forward to all that. And like I say, really excited that when I look at some of the young players we've got here, I think, wow, can't wait to get you going and can't wait to really get inside with you and get you moving forward. And some of them, I mean, it's quite nice because you walk up to them and you'll say to them, because they have no relationship with me except for the last 2 days, but they obviously know that I'm the manager. But when you walk up to these young players and you mean it, and you walk up and go, you can play, and they look at you with the big puppy dog eyes and that, and you go, I'm telling you, you can play, and I'm looking for you to blossom. Now, show nothing other than respect that these are all first team players or whatever. These have done well last year, but I want you to get after them because I know a player when I see one and they just look at you and you see them, the character in them. Come out and you go, yeah, he's got a bit, him. He's got a bit. And I've been pleased with that in the last few days. It's been really exciting.